Zelle is the new way to move money, and it's already included inside your Renasant Bank mobile app. No additional downloads, no additional signups. Whether you're paying a friend back for pizza or chipping in for gas, Zelle lets you send money quickly to almost anyone in your contacts. Here's how it works. Open the Renasant app, log in, and tap the blue button with the white plus sign on it and select Zelle. Choose Send, Request, or Split. Pick who you want to exchange money with, either from your contacts or by entering a phone number or email. Choose the account you want to pay with and select an amount. Review and confirm. To stay organized, you can even include a short description of what each payment is for. That's it. Your money is on the move. Most payments take place in just minutes. No need to download another app. It all happens inside here. Balance the bill, split the check, and pay your way with Zelle. To learn more about Zelle, visit RenasantBank.com or download the Renasant Bank mobile app to start using Zelle today. Renasant Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on SuperTalk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As always, the ICC Hour being brought to you by Renasant Bank. Renasant Bank, the bank that understands you, RenasantBank.com. We're going to join Dr. Melissa Hab now, a little conversation here about enrollment, some of the other things going on at the college. And Dr. Hab, before we get started, how's it going?
Well, we are finally catching our breath, I think, for trying to be complete with enrollment for students that are coming this fall. So I think we're doing good. You know, as in the recruiting world, we are constantly looking towards that next semester. So believe it or not, while we're trying to finalize those numbers for this semester, we're already having students that are looking to enroll or at least tour campus, looking to come in January or next fall. So it's just a revolving door from that standpoint.
No doubt on that. But I've got to give you kudos, you and your crew, for the first time in a little while. Enrollment is up here at ICC. Yes. And considering the situation of the world right now, the fact that enrollment's up, period, anywhere, is very impressive. But it's not just been overnight. It's been a lot of hard work that you and your crew have been put into over the past year and plus. So kudos to you guys. But I want to give you a moment to kind of just talk about your crew and who all is part of it.
Okay. Well, in the recruiting office, we're kind of set up. We kind of changed the structure over the last year, but on the Fulton campus, we have 2 recruiters that are completely dedicated to high school recruiting. And then we have a recruiter on the Tupelo campus and a recruiter on the Belton campus, that their titles are actually recruiting coordinators and advisors. So they have a dual role there, but they're primarily helping us with the career ed centers in our service area, and then adult learners, because we definitely, you seem to kind of look at those high school students as our prospective student base, but we have lots of students in our area that may not be high school age that are also looking to enroll. So half the staff is dedicated to high school students and half the staff is dedicated to the adult learner. But recruiting is more than just the recruiting staff. And as you know, Dr. Allen continuously tells us that every employee at the college is a recruiter. So while sometimes we feel like, oh, we'll pat ourselves on the back, it is definitely a joint effort for our entire staff. We also have in our area another staff member that just helps us on the back end when it comes to correspondence. She is basically our enrollment services specialist, and we're trying to beef up those efforts as well. So it's not just those faces that you see online all the time, but it's our staff in every area of enrollment services, but it's all of our faculty. It's you, it's everybody that comes in contact in our communities that sets that standard for ICC. And I think people have taken notice, and that's why enrollment is up.
Absolutely. And I think you hit a good point there, that standard for ICC, that level of expectation. And it is a community effort where, if I'm outside wearing an ICC shirt, somebody comes up and asks me something about ICC, I'm proud to say that I work at ICC, and I want people to come see what the experience in the ICC family is. So can you kind of talk about that vibe of how really and truly, as a collective whole, just how that ICC family feeling is?
Well, I think it really came to fruition where we really got to demonstrate it when COVID hit in March. I was just so proud to be a part of an institution that just handled it as well as we've handled it. And I look at it not only internally, I think our president, Dr. Allen, has done a great job of communicating to the employees what's going on, but we were also able to put just a system in place where we made it very clear that our first priority is our students. And we say that all the time. We put that in all of our promotional materials, but we got a chance to really have that tested. And I think when we tested it, we proved that that was the case. And so from March to May, the priority was, let's make sure the students are taken care of without too much disruption. And, it's been disruptive, there's no doubt. But I think our students, their success in the classroom for the spring semester was better than we even could have hoped for, probably better than it would have been had we been in that traditional environment. So we moved out of that, and then we had summer, which, we had a lot of things going on with changes with athletics. We didn't know what was going to happen with athletics and if athletes could come in for summer. So that affected our summer enrollment. So we didn't see as many new students that would normally have started with us in the summer because of some of that just indecision and not knowing. And I think even with just COVID in general, people just didn't really know how to move forward with that. And then now with the fall, I think we were able to put our message out there and let people feel very comforted in the fact that, hey, this is a family. We are going to take care of our students. We're putting together protocols in place, not only for our faculty and staff, but also for the students, whether they're living on campus, whether they're participating off campus, or they want to be completely online. I think we were able to get our message out and relieve those anxieties and get students, in a comfortable place, whatever format they wanted to use to attend school this fall.
Absolutely. You touched on the challenges that COVID gave you guys a little bit. From a recruiting aspect, okay, now a lot of our recruiters go into the high schools, go into those places. One of the sayings is adapt and recover. How did you guys adapt and recover from those challenges?
Well, after spring break and through the summer, we were constantly adapting on how we would manage campus tours, because obviously we were not in the high schools at that point. So we were looking at ways to be creative, that we could use Facebook Live, that we could do virtual tours, that we could create videos, anything that we could do to utilize the tools that we have in a virtual world. Now that we're in the fall and the high schools are back in session, we are literally talking to guidance counselors just about every day and getting new information. We'll find out a school will let us come in, and then they may have to change their mind, or they're coming in and saying we have to Zoom with them, but then they might let us come in a couple of weeks. A lot of college fairs, we're not sure about what that's going to look like. So we're trying to create some videos and things where we can get information to our high schools just as if we were there face to face. And what we're finding is the schools have been so open to working with us. And I know right now we've got Jordan Smith, one of our recruiters, is online with Tupelo High School with a career readiness course and speaking to them today through Zoom. So it, is one of those things that we are willing to meet the students where they are in whatever format that they prefer for us to meet with them. We are doing face-to-face tours, so a student can come to campus if they want. If they're not comfortable with that, or they're not ready to do that, and they want to talk to somebody, we can use Zoom, we can talk over the phone, we can email. I think we are just the entire staff, and you've been involved with helping us create some videos so that we can have some things ready for whatever type of question that a student has. We've also developed just a weekly plan that we're going to be sending information to the guidance counselors every week, whether it be one week it might be housing, another week it might be financial aid, another week it might be admissions or scholarships. So we're trying to get that information so the students can get that at the time they need it, and they can get it in just little chunks. So they're not getting everything thrown at them at one time, but we're giving them just a little bit at a time so they can stay on top of their college decision making.
And I think one of the biggest things, and one of the things I've noticed in some of the things we've done here at the college, we've learned a lot. And not only are we going to be able to apply what we've learned now, but we're going to do it in the future as well. So it's really opened the doors for a lot of things that we may have not even thought about doing until for lack of better words, our hands were forced.
Well, you're right. And I think for us, it's also made us put in place some things that we were already planning to do, and we just had not been having to do it yet. For instance, we have a web page now where students can fill out a virtual form to get on our mailing list. Well, obviously we wanted to have that set up, but we didn't have to have it in such a hurry. Now it's going to be available to students, and that would be a high school student or an adult student. So anybody who wants more information about the college can get on our mailing list. I know financial aid is creating some videos now that will actually give you a tutorial, walk you through exactly how to fill out the FAFSA. Well, that's going to be great for us to have, no matter if we go back to quote unquote normal, that still will be a great video for us to have on file for us to utilize for prospective students. So I think the great thing about all of this is just being able to put those things in place that even down the road are going to be valuable tools for us.
Absolutely. Well, if somebody wants to find some of that information, how would they go about finding that information, or maybe contacting one of you guys about setting up a tour?
Well, everything is on our website, and I think navigating the website for some people who may not have just be familiar with how college websites work, the big thing is just going to www.iccms.edu. If you get there, you can typically find the drop-down box that you need. But we have some things set up to where it's really easy to remember. So if you want to go on a tour, it's tours.iccms.edu. And you can just fill out the information there and sign up for a tour. You can see the availability. You can do it virtual, or you can come to the Tupelo or the Fulton campus. If you want to apply for admission, it's apply.iccms.edu. And that's where you apply for admissions, housing, scholarships, and county aid. So everything is right there at that apply, what we call our apply site. And then if you're wanting to just be on the mailing list and get more information, it's iccms.edu/start here, I believe is what it's got there. So we are excited about just having those tools available. So if you're just a prospect and you're just trying to fill out, then you can go to the Start Here tab. If you want to apply, to go to apply.iccms.edu. And if you need to set up a campus tour, it's tours.iccms.edu.
Now, if there's an overall question, or maybe just a quick question, you guys also offer a live chat that is available at the corner. I think it has to be lit up green when somebody's there, but if it's red, it goes in a queue for somebody to answer later. That's been a very unique and user-friendly thing that you guys or the college has used here so far.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me about that. That was something that we came up with when we really weren't working all of the time, but we knew that people might need those answers, in real time. So yes, down in the bottom left-hand corner of the website, you'll see where it says chat, and it'll either say it's online or offline. Even if they want to fill out a question offline, we will get those questions. But the online chat, you can get that quick response. Also, if you just want to email us, then we have an email address. Go to ICC at iccms.edu. So it's the go and then the number 2. It's not spelled out, but go the number 2 ICCMS. Go to ICC at iccms.edu, and then one of our recruiters will respond to that.
That's awesome. So pretty much, if you want to know anything about ICC, you've got to try not to figure out what you want to know, because there's so many avenues there for you. And again, just head to that main website, iccms.edu, and it can navigate you from there. Dr. Hab, is there anything else we need to talk about before I let you go?
Well, the only thing I want to say is that we are really excited about the enrollment increase. And I just want to let you know that in our service area schools in the 5 counties that we serve, we actually had about a 5% increase in the number of high school students that chose us for this fall. So I think that's just another indication that people are understanding just the great quality education that we have. Our faculty do care about students. Our staff care. And I think our high school students in particular, that's just an easy gauge for us to be able to look at. But looking specifically at our service area, we are, I think we had about 52% of our high school students from our high schools in our service area chose us. So over half of the students in their graduating class are choosing us first. So we want to continue that trend. We want more students to come find out the great things that we have to offer. So our doors are open, our phone lines are open, our email is open, and I just encourage everybody to just reach out to us and let us try to answer all of your questions so that when you're trying to make that choice, that you're making an informed decision.
That's great. Well, Dr. Hab, I appreciate your time, and keep up the good work.
All right. Thanks, Adam.
We'll be back with more of the ICC Hour right after this on SuperTalk Mississippi.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
I use ice cream as kind of for medicinal purposes, It just puts me in a good mood.
This would be so good for dinner.
Very crispy.
Spicy.
A little tang.
A crunch.
El crunch.
There's a lot of bacon on this thing. It's just oozing.
Delicious.
I just want dessert.
Give me some.
Very indulgent.
Now, this is delicious.
Shaky goodness.
And the nice crunch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What about the tots?
Tots are everything.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe!
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ICC Hour on SuperTalk Mississippi. As always, the ICC Hour being presented to you by our friends at Renasant Bank. Renasant Bank, understanding you, RenasantBank.com. We're going to continue our focus on the Belden Center and part of our Skill Up initiative here at ICC, and we're going to talk with Kerry McAnally. And before we get into the conversation, Kerry, how's it going, my man?
It's doing good. So far, so good.
Hey, that's always a good thing this time of year. Well, Kerry, introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know who you are and what you do over there at Belden.
Hey, my name is Kerry McAnally. I'm a workforce trainer here at the Belden Center, ICC Belden. We work with public classes. We work with a lot of local industry to provide skills that people need.
All right. Well, let's talk about, before we get into some of the direct classes that we're talking about today, let's talk about the classroom experience. Because I know for a lot of people, obviously with everything that's going on in the world today with COVID, they could be a little anxious about getting in classes that could be hands-on. And a lot of stuff at the Belden Center is hands-on, and there's a lot of people that love that, especially going into that workforce training side of things. How are you guys securing yourself and your students to still be safe?
Oh, absolutely. We follow all the CDC guidelines as we're required to. We mask and we socially distance. But along that same lines, you just mentioned training. And training is a huge aspect. And with training, the students are actively involved. They're at machines. They're touching. They're making adjustments, and they're going through the process. And in doing that, we put one person per machine that we sanitize beforehand. So the person is working on his or her machine, and nobody else. Nobody's standing next to them, working in tandem, working in pairs. And then we separate the machinery about 10 to 12, sometimes 15 feet apart. So there's more than ample room between machines, between training systems.
And with it just being one person at the machine, you're actually almost getting more time dedicated to you to learn your craft. So
absolutely,
it really helps out that way as well.
Absolutely. Prior to COVID, we would typically, based on the class size and the number of people that needed the class on a certain day, we would sometimes pair up and let people work in pairs per trainer. But in the COVID, the world we live in now with COVID, we're actually in the process of purchasing additional equipment, additional trainers to be able to offer that extra social distancing that we really need. It's required.
What would be, I guess you can say, everybody looks at things negative. I try to be a positive person a little bit more in life. What would be some of the positives that you can say that you've seen that's come through the workforce training that could be coming in the future because of what we're dealing with today?
Some of the things that we're working on, not, laying aside the fact that we're in the process of getting new equipment, our extra equipment. We're also getting new equipment because of the CARES funding we have put in for additional components, additional systems to be able to offer more advanced skills to local industry and the public in general. And that's definitely one of the positives that I've seen.
Well,
we're also in the process of developing new curriculums and pathways to help with those affected by COVID. So,
awesome. We're talking with Kerry McAnally. And Kerry, let's talk about the Electrician Assistant Pathway. What can you tell us about that program?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Electrician Assistant Pathway is a new pathway that we have developed, and it pretty much prepares students to work in the electrical field, working as electrician assistants, working closely with their supervising electricians to do just regular routine electrical work. It gets them in the electrical field. They may be doing anything from, well, depending on what industry they're in, whether it be manufacturing, residential, commercial, but they may be installing electrical equipment, control systems, wiring, circuit breakers, light fixtures. They may be helping with journeyman electricians, master electricians, with any type of electrician installation, repair, maintenance of systems. So it opens up a new field for those that's interested in getting into the field of electrical.
And that is a wide open field right now. How long is this pathway?
The pathway, the commitment time on this particular pathway is 99 hours. And topics include everything from basic math or math refresher, residential wiring, basic electricity, hand tools, power tools, arc flash, fall protection. It's all encompassing as far as for an entry level position.
All right, and then the other one is going to be Quality Improvement Associate Pathway. What can you tell us about that one?
The Quality Improvement Associate Pathway is one that we developed, I believe, in 19. So it's been here for about a year or so. But it provides formal training on quality tools and concepts. Every company that I've ever worked with, they have some type of quality program in place. And we provide training based on the American Society for Quality, the ASQ, their body of knowledge. And ultimately, we're prepping the student to obtain the national certification from the American Society for Quality for a Quality Improvement Associate certificate. So that's ultimately what we would like to see. The outcome of the students is to take the class, get a great job, and then advance their skills by obtaining a national recognized certificate. Some of the topics with this Quality Improvement Associate, quality concepts, benefits of quality itself, some of the philosophies of quality, continuous improvement, process improvement, and things like customers, supplier relations. I mean, all that is very, very important when you're dealing with quality. And the classes that we've held so far has worked out really well. We've had return students come back and tell us that it has advanced their careers in quality. So we always enjoy hearing that as well.
That's awesome. And what's
this
the
is a
time frame
48-hour program. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's what I was asking. What's the hour view on this program?
Yeah, the commitment time on this particular pathway is 48 hours. Classes typically meet Monday through Thursday, 8 to 3 for 2 weeks, but that will vary depending on the number of students and the time constraints that we have to work with if it's being developed for a company or for a public class. The enrollment requirement for this particular pathway is WorkKey Silver. So candidates have to pass WorkKeys the Silver, and they actually have to have experience working in a manufacturing environment for at least 6 months prior to enrolling. So there are some prerequisites to this course.
I got you. So this is basically like, say you're working for a company, or a company has a group of employees that they want to enhance, or they have the opportunity to enhance them. This would be great for a company to say that has 4 people maybe that's in this line of work, to be like, hey, we're going to send you for training. And that's really what the Belden Center is here for. It's not just for classes, but it's also for companies to send people to train to improve them and to improve their workplace.
Sure, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the other one is
and all of these, these particular pathways, a lot of times we have tuition assistance and scholarships available for those that qualify for it.
Awesome.
So, if the cost seems out of reach, come to us. Let us work with you and see if we can't find a scholarship or some tuition assistance for you.
Nice. All right. So industrial process control technology. All right. So that's a lot of words that Adam don't understand. Tell me what that is.
The industrial process control technology program pathway is actually under development right now.
Okay.
Just got off a Zoom session with the company that we're working with to develop some equipment to be able to offer training in process control. So when you think of process control, you think of industry, you think of processes such as, rubber production, chemical production, food and beverage. All of these industries have utilized some type of process. And we're going to, as it stands now, we're gearing towards teaching to basic instrumentation, how to configure systems, how to configure wireless systems, how to read systems, how to manipulate systems, install, calibrate, troubleshoot control systems. That's where we're at in the design phase right now, obtaining the equipment, the curriculum, and we're going to be going through some train-the-trainer classes to better understand the systems ourselves so we can provide a better teaching experience to the students.
Well, I think that's the most awesome thing about Belden that you guys offer is if there's a company that's like, hey, we need to find a way to train our people without losing our production, losing our flow, things like that. They can come to you guys, and you guys are like, okay, well, you're not just like, well, we have all the answers. You're like, okay, how can we serve you? How can we help better improve your situation? Talk about that.
Yeah, Adam, you are correct. If a company has, let's say they purchase a new piece of equipment and it requires every employee on that system to be trained, but yet the company can't afford to let everyone go to be trained, then we will obtain the training ourselves from the company and then go into industry and work on their schedule to provide the training that they need without having to send employees all over to get trained. So we'll obtain the training and then deliver it to them.
That's awesome. And that's invaluable for businesses because downtime, that hurts your money. And that's at the end of the day, not what you want to happen there. All right, the last one we've got, and this one might be interesting for me, forklift operator training. I see people drive them all the time. John Wayne won't let me drive it here because I'm not trained, so I may just come over there and get trained. So he can't.
You need to come and take the class.
Yes,
the forklift operator training certification is a one-day class. It typically lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. We provide not only the knowledge to be able to safely operate forklifts, but we also operate. We give hands-on instruction. So the student comes in, they will go through the class, they will obtain the knowledge about forklifts, the physics of forklifts, all the required knowledge that OSHA says that that students and employees have to have, operators have to drive forklifts. We provide the training, we provide the quiz, the test, and then upon successful completion of the quiz, the student gets to go out and drive a forklift. Now, as you may or may not know, there are many different types of forklifts, but there's 7 main classifications of lifts. We here at the Belden Center, we have a Class 4, 5,000-pound LP, just your plain old sit-down forklift. But we're also in the process of obtaining funding, hopefully, if it goes well, to purchase 3 additional forklifts of different classes. So, for instance, if somebody goes to a local warehouse distribution center that they're operating stand-up counterbalance lifts, well, we want them to have that experience here. We don't want them to be, we want them to get that exposure in driving here instead of waiting till they get on the job and realize they've never seen one like this. So we're excited and hopeful that will come through for us, and we can offer more training on different classes of forklifts.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing about this one is, as you said, it's just a one-day training. So if you're at your place of employment and you see there's an opportunity to better yourself, this is something you can do on your own and then come back with this certification and show to your employer, hey, I've got extra value to you as an employee now. So this is one of those things where you can simply invest in yourself to improve your tomorrow.
That's correct, yes.
All right, well, what else you got going on, or anything else you want to talk about before we wrap things up?
We just discussed the forklift operator training certification, but here at the Belden Center, we offer a lot more than just the few that we've mentioned. We offer public classes for those that just want to come in, get upskilled in everything from basic electricity, advanced electricity. We have some industrial maintenance classes and programs that we offer. Even OSHA, we teach, we're authorized to teach OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 for general industry. We offer classes here, and we also get to go out to local industries and provide training in that as well. So we have a lot going on. We offer a lot of programs, and I invite everybody to go visit ICCMS.edu and take a look at our workforce page and see if anything's of interest to you. We're
Absolutely.
glad to help.
And I keep saying the Belden Center is the crown jewel of Northeast Mississippi because you guys, you're flexible and you're there for industries, local people that are displaced or maybe underemployed right now. The Belden Center, always important, but now more important than ever. And as Carrie mentioned there, to visit ICCMS.edu, you'll see the workforce tab there atop of the page for more information. Carrie, can't thank you enough for coming on the show. And next time you got some more stuff to talk about and promote, let me know and we'll get it on there.
Adam, enjoyed it. Thank you.
We'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Hey guys, my name's Jordan Smith and I'm one of our recruiters here at Itawamba Community College. Campus is back open and we would love to have the opportunity to show you firsthand everything we have going on here at ICC. Whether it's the Fulton, Tupelo, or Belden campus, we give tours every Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. Go to tours.iccms.edu to pick out a time and come spend some time with us.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renasant replay. Make the right call with Renasant and get cell phone protection with Renasant Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
And welcome back again to the ICC Hour here on SuperTalk Mississippi 101.9 FM as we continue to focus on our Skill Up initiative here at ICC, focused on the Belden Center and some of the great things going on there. Now, when I talk about the Belden Center, I got to talk about my MVP over at the Belden Center. That's going to be Josh Gamble. And Josh, thanks for joining us again today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, Adam.
Well, let's get caught up. All right, so we still got some classes that are still open for enrollment right now. We've got some training opportunities as well, and some new additions going on over at Belden. So before we jump on all those, let's talk about the classes that are open for enrollment right now.
Yeah, sure. So we've had a really big turnout with our training classes, so we're excited about that. A lot of them are filled up. A lot of them are ongoing right now. So we've done a really good job with that, but we still do have some opportunities for people that are looking to get some training. One of our most popular courses is the Certified Nursing Assistant. We still have several opportunities for the rest of the semester for that, some day classes and night classes. And then we also have our food service pathway, some opportunities there, commercial truck driving, opportunities there for that. And then things like on the manufacturing side, introduction to industrial maintenance, basic construction, manufacturing skills basic certification, quality improvement associate. So all of those are some options that we have that are still available. We're still looking to fill those classes. I've pushed the start date back on those a few weeks. So if you're interested at all, please get up with us. We want to get you in those classes.
Absolutely. Now, scholarships available for these as well?
Yeah, sure. So we've been talking about the CARES Act funding that ICC has received. And so those classes that were just mentioned definitely fall under the CARES Act funding initiative. So there's an application process that we go through, but we've been getting people approved that have been negatively affected by COVID, unemployed, underemployed, all that kind of good stuff. We'll work with you to get that funding squared away.
And if anybody's question, like, I don't know if I qualify for that, is there a way they can find out beforehand, or they just need to come see you guys?
Yeah, so on our website, we do have the application posted. If you go to the workforce tab at the top right corner, click on career pathways, they can navigate through there and find their application. But yeah, call us. If you have questions about it, come in and see me if you have questions, and I'll make sure to answer those. And you know, if there's a chance, we want to push it through and see if we can get you approved.
Absolutely. And that's what they're doing right now at the Belden Center. They're doing great things there, and they're doing so much more. They're going out of their way, going that extra mile to make sure they help you the best way possible. So I noticed on our notes, you've got new online training options, and this is a very cool option here because there might be people that need training but can't break away from work. So tell us about this new online training options.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Thankfully, we've been able to, as we've gone, we've been able to adapt and add some new things. And the training courses that I just mentioned, those are going to come in. It's going to be several weeks that it will take to do that. But some of our online stuff that we've added, that's some stuff that you can go through pretty quickly. We have our scissor lift operator training, forklift operator training that you can do. We have also added through our Ed2Go. ICC's partnered with an organization called Ed2Go. So just a few things that we've added: medical terminology, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, accounting fundamentals of QuickBooks, manufacturing fundamentals and applications. So those are all things that are going to be online, and they're going to be short term. So we would just get you to sign up through our Ed2Go platform. Again, you come into the Belden Center, we'll work with you on what's available. We'll work with you on the process of getting signed up. And again, so these are classes that will fall under that CARES Act funding as well. So yeah, definitely excited about those options. You know, if you're interested, just come in and see us and we'll see if we can get you hooked up.
I tell you, the Microsoft Excel, I need to take that, man. That thing is confusing. And I'm finding myself having to use it more and more than I expected this year.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, me too. I'm working in Excel every day, and sometimes I have to get on Google to try to figure some of that stuff out. So maybe I need to sign up too.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll jump on that one together as well there. Just talk about this, though. What I know why, but explain to our listeners and our viewers, why did we go this online route to obviously help reach people better? But, you know, what was the thought process behind this?
Yeah, sure. So the first thing is a lot of the stuff that we're doing in person, you know, we've already started that. And so this was going to be another opportunity for people to catch some of this stuff on the back end. So the process is going to be easy for them to enroll in these online classes. Again, they're short term. And also some people right now with what we're dealing with COVID don't necessarily want to come in and do in-person classes. So this is going to be an option for them where they can work remotely. And if you're out there and this is something that interests you and you're saying, hey, I don't have access to a computer, or I don't have online capabilities, we could work with you on that too. We have some labs here that we could get you in. So, we just wanted to provide, we have this money, it's available, and we want to make sure that we're helping as many people as possible to get the skills that they're needing to go find employment. And so this was just another layer that we could add to this to help people that couldn't get in on this first round of classes that we have offered.
Another way that ICC is going the extra mile to help you out there. So if you or anybody you know, a family, a friend, a loved one, we do encourage you to visit iccms.edu. You'll see the workforce tab right up there at the top of your screen. Click on that. That gives you tons of options. And if it feels overwhelming, do come to Belden. We do ask that you practice, your mask, your social distancing and things like that, but they are here to help. And that's what ICC wants to do. We do want to help you there. We're talking with Josh Gamble. Josh, I see also there's some new additions for training as well.
Yeah, so talked about the online stuff, but we also are offering a few more really, really short-term in-person classes as well. So we've added OSHA 10, OSHA 30. If you're not familiar with what OSHA is, that's the safety component of a manufacturing facility. That's high demand certifications that you could get right there. I mentioned Excel for online. We're also going to add another Excel in-person class. So if you don't do good with your self-paced and you need an instructor for Excel classes, we'll have that as well. CPR training, we're looking at adding that too. So just a few more things there. We're easily. So if we have people that need to come in and do forklift or scissor lift, we can add those to it as well. So,
yeah, we just talked to Kerry McAnally about that, and I told him I'm coming in for forklift because every time I see John Wayne, I ask him if I can drive it. He says, "You're not trained. You can't do it. Stop asking." So y'all probably see me down there soon just so I can tell John Wayne I'm driving the forklift now.
There you go.
So what else is going on at the Belden Center right now? I know, there's a lot of people taking advantage of these opportunities, and that's great to hear. But what else you guys got going on right now?
Well, we're working with people. The students that we have currently, we're trying to. They're going to be finishing up soon, so we're trying to get them connected with employment. I have people that are emailing me, companies that, hey, we're looking for these type of employees. And so I just would say that to encourage people that there are some opportunities out there. You just got to kind of go out and look. We don't ever, with what we're doing with these training programs, we don't ever guarantee employment opportunities afterwards, but we definitely want to work with you. Employers contact us all the time with opportunities. So that's what we're doing. I know that the CARES Act, we're steadily getting more equipment in right now that we've ordered, that we've secured with this CARES Act funding. And what that's doing for us is helping us increase our capacity for students. It's making the training opportunities safer. I have a bunch of owls, if you're familiar with what that is. They're coming in now. So the instances that we have times where students can't come to class because of COVID or something like that, then we're going to have these owls there so we can actually get them in remotely and they can attend classes if they were here in person. So a lot going on. We're excited, and we're taking people for next go round for the classes that are starting in the spring right now too. So if you can't get in now and want to do spring, come see us for that too.
That's awesome. And that's one thing we haven't really talked about that I think is a good talking point for those that are watching or listening to the show right now. Not only are we training you for this job, but at the same time, we are offering opportunities to help get you a job. So start to finish, this is a great opportunity for someone out there that is looking to either find a job, maybe find a better job or better their situation.
Yeah, that's right. And again, I always tell people I can't guarantee you that we're going to get you a job, but we're going to do everything that we can with the resources that we have to help you out. And some of the programs, such as our commercial truck driving program, there's such a demand for drivers right now that if you get out and you have a certificate, then you're pretty much guaranteed. You can go, if you want to find one, you can go out there and find employment. And certified nursing assistant is that way as well, the CNA. There's such a demand for that in our area. If you get that certificate and you pass your national certification, then there's a lot of opportunities out there for you.
And let me ask this, say somebody comes in and says, hey, I don't really know what I want to do, but I want to find an opportunity for a job. What's hot right now? What are people looking for? Do you guys point them in that direction?
Yeah, sure, we do. What I typically do, and Miss Becky Kelly is good with this as well. We just kind of, if you're not sure what you want to do, we'll bring you in, we'll talk to you, we'll show you what the options are, and then we'll also talk to you about what the job opportunities are in the area. I mentioned two right now that are really, really hot. So yeah, we'll just walk you through the process. A lot of times we have people that are unsure what they're wanting to do, and we'll just help you out any way we can. And so, again, I work with the short-term programs, and it may be where we're dealing with somebody that wants to do a credit program, a 2-year associate's degree. And so we're blessed to have Dr. Emily Tucker here with us as well in our area, and we can just take them right across the hall, and she can work with them in that capacity. So really good environment over here at Belden. Whatever it is that you need, we'll definitely try to help you out.
Awesome. So really no excuse to at least check it out at iccms.edu. You'll see the workforce tab there at the top of your screen. Or if you're near that area, Josh, you may know, and I hate to put you on the spot, the address for the Belden Center so that people can put it in and find it directions there.
Yeah, we're right off McCullough Boulevard. If you know where the Sonic and North Star Church is, at that red light right there. But the address is 3200 Adams Farm Road. And it is a Belden address, so 38826 on the zip code.
There you go, folks. You have no more excuses. It's everything there, from getting the classes, trying to help you find a job. Again, not guaranteed we will help you find one, but we will do everything we can to help you find one, to the address, to the location. Only thing we're not doing is walking you straight to Josh's door. Well, Josh, my man, as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know you and the rest of the crew there at the Belden Center are extremely busy. But I do want to thank you guys, because I know this is a very interesting time, and I know there's a lot of focus and a lot of pressure on everybody there at the Belden Center, but you guys are stepping up and hitting a home run every time you're at the plate. So on behalf of the entire ICC family in Northeast Mississippi, we do appreciate you guys and what you're doing. And again, just kind of give a few names out there that, that works behind the scenes that may not get that opportunity to shine.
Yeah, Miss Becky Kelly. She is, if you're wanting to do a CNA program, phlebotomy, pharmacy tech, any of those, man, she has got it covered. She works with that daily, and she's the go-to person for that. So she definitely is an all-star for that. And then Dr. Emily Tucker, Dr. Louder moved her out here a year or two ago, and just having her presence as a credit advisor here has been wonderful. We've been able to, I'm a pathway coordinator, so pathway, we want to transition people from short-term to credit programs, and so she's been invaluable out here, so it's been awesome.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Itawamba Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Ice cream and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza. Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza. $5 for my own money? That's a bad call.
Let's give him a Renasant replay. Sign up for Renasant Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.